in the movies, they have ideals to put those cliches into a better ideal. And even though I didn't like the cliches at first, at least I can understand that. But in the specials, putting it into 22 minutes is just way too difficult. In My Little Pony, it works because there was so many characters and there was something you can do differently. But here, you see all this in different TV shows, and it doesn't change anything that My Little Pony has the title, and the fact that Equestria Girls is just basically there just to sell toys. And the reason why I watch this is because they at least put effort into it. Just like in the TV show. I mean, the first three movies, they did put effort. The fourth one, they tried, but I didn't like it, but I still enjoy it. But in the specials, this is just a waste of time for me. It really is. I don't like spending my time watching predictable stuff going on and how serious that these characters are doing. And I do not like of how serious of how they're just trying to make these specials more cliched and more toned down than the movies. Guys, if you do not want to see Human and Princess Twilight interact with each other because of Equestria Girls staying on its own and because of paradox reasons, that's one thing. But there's one thing you need to understand, that this is pretty much the only thing that I think Equestria Girls should do in the future. Having development on Human Twilight and have Princess Twilight seen everything of what happened. And what I mean what happened is the magic going haywire from the portal. That's something that should have happened. Granted, it didn't happen in the specials, while the other characters didn't see that, but at least there's still an opportunity for more sequel potential. But I doubt it's gonna happen in the next movie, because just looking at the ending really makes me feel bad that the sequels that they're gonna do are just gonna be more depressing and just sad. Because it really shows that Starlight Glimmer and Sunset Shimmer are gonna have a few more days to hang out and pretty much get to know each other. And why is that a problem? Because it will lead into more cliches and it will show us that magic are really drugs. That's how sad of what's gonna happen next. And the fact that we don't even see anything of what they're gonna do in the next movie is just pretty depressing. Really sad. Also, Flash Century doesn't appear at all in all three specials. Well, woohoo for Flash haters, but the fact that we don't even see him in the specials or have seen any development between her and Twilight, it just makes my patience get even more ridiculous because of how long I have to wait. Ugh. If there's one thing I can say about the specials is that Sunset Shimmer returned to Equestria. In my opinion, it's really not that good because, of course, it's been washed and they had to get back to the other world and all that stuff. You know, I would have liked this if we see Princess Celestia being mentioned in this for the most part, since Starlight Glimmer and Celestia has a history with each other, and the fact that we don't even see any of that, really depressing. It's really sad, and it doesn't make this any better. Even if they're saving it, it's still hard to watch. I just got nothing else to say. All three of these specials are really depressing and cliched and disappointing. I can't even enjoy these like I did in Legend of Neverfree, of how cliche it is. Look, whether it's paradox reasons or Equestria Girls can stand on its own or anything, I still do not like the fact that Princess Twilight never appeared in this and even have a mention of Human Twilight whatsoever. It's just sad. Really sad. Now, I know it didn't need to happen, but I think it should, so everything can be fixed and I'll probably be satisfied with everything. But the fact that this is taking forever, I don't think I'm gonna bother watching the next Equestria Girls movie if Princess Twilight doesn't appear. I'm not gonna waste my time because it'll probably be like the other movies and probably be worse than the specials. I know I'm gonna be missing a lot of great moments from Equestria Girls, but just because it can stand on its own doesn't mean it can excuse of itself for being cliched. This is why so many My Little Pony fans hate the Equestria Girls because of how cliche it is and nothing new happens. They say that Rainbow Rocks is good, but it's not something they can waste their time on. And this is why I'm in the middle of Equestria Girls. Last year I loved it, but that's during the time where I didn't see the show, and trust me, a lot can happen in a year. And right now, Equestria Girls just isn't the same like it was. I mean, my opinions on the movies haven't changed, and I kind of liked the movies better. But what I want to see is what they can top something that they should have done after Friendship Games. It's pretty sad. I mean, I get that Princess Twilight is a princess and she has a lot of things to go on and she has a lot of things to do in her world. But that's when I get into the issue that this is literally the third time where she doesn't return as a main character. There's a reason why I revealed a royal problem. Because she didn't do anything in that episode except giving advice to Starlight Glimmer. While it may be helpful, it doesn't make up the fact that that episode is so great, but it makes her completely useless and doesn't do anything. Ugh. Before any of you asks, I don't think that the stuff that we saw at the end of the March doesn't have anything to do with the specials. To me, they're just there to advertise the specials, and that's it. And the sad thing is that nothing is going to be continued or have anything involved with the music videos in the specials. I swear, I can't believe that they didn't even do anything with the info that they released at the end of March. At least the shorts that they released before the movie, they were at least decent and they completely advertise on what's going to happen in the movie. But after watching the specials, I got no opinions on the music videos. And besides, the fact that the Russian dubs that we see in the end of March isn't going to be part of the specials, I guess I don't have to make an update video on the songs. Because I didn't talk about the songs after Rainbow Rocks and before Friendship Games. Because in my opinion, they're just there to make Rainbow Rocks more popular. But at least that has a reason other than the specials. Ugh. You guys say that Equestria Girls can handle on its own, and Princess Twilight not being there will make things better, and the stuff that happened in Legend of Everfree is good, because everything will have been much better after this. To me, it doesn't make anything better. I can't just ignore everything and accept it just because there's a paradox going on, because to me, it's wrong. I mean, it's not a disaster, it's just wrong. And besides, when I made my fanfic, I have Princess Twilight to wear a disguise. I really think ahead, and I know what to do. And the fact that you guys are just okay with this, even if what you want to see is just wanting. I just don't like how you guys think about Human and Princess Twilight, because I never see a lot of people have full opinions on that. I just don't. That's what makes me sad that people really dislike my videos on Human and Princess Twilight, even if I did a really poor job at it. My advice is that if you're a diehard Equestria Girls fan and you don't care anything of what I say, just go right ahead. While for anyone else who wants to see a continuation, this won't be the movie to watch. I recommend you just skipping this and just wait till Equestria Girls 5 comes out. And no, I'm not calling Magical Movie Night Equestria Girls 5 because it's not a movie. It's just 3 specials cut into 22 minutes. So no, this is not Equestria Girls 5. This is just Magical Movie Night. Ugh. As for my rating, you guys are not gonna like me, but this is what I have for the Equestria Girls specials. Dance Magic, a 5 out of 10. I'm sorry, but the fact that it's so predictable, and even though it's very good to see the Shoutboats returning, the returning doesn't make it much of an impact. The cliche things that they did and how predictable it is, and this only exists because of the ending of Legend of Everfree. I'm so depressed. And it's just not right to have this special exist. Movie Magic, a 6 out of 10. I mean, there was stuff that I do like in the special, but of how it's going to lead up to the next special doesn't make anything better. I mean, I can watch this a couple more times, but it really isn't something I can waste my time on. It just really isn't. And as for Mirror Magic, I'm sorry. I'm gonna give it a 3.5 out of 10. I mean, the missed opportunities that this special missed, and the fact that everything that they did is so cliched, and the fact that they made magic officially drugs in this just really doesn't do anything. I mean, I know that's not what it's supposed to be, but just looking at everything, and the way that it has no cliffhanger of what's gonna happen next is just sad. So the final rating of Magical Movie Night is a 4 out of 10. This is really a 4 out of 10 because of how poorly executed all three specials are. I'm not even gonna bother watching the English dub or getting the DVD because I pretty much see everything, and I'm really depressed that I have to wait probably until fall of 2018 for another Equestria Girls movie. Or specials, but I doubt it's probably gonna work again. Ugh. Legend of Everfree was way better than Magical Movie Night. Despite of Princess Twilight not appearing, I at least enjoy everything in this. I mean, I can understand that I didn't like it, but at least I enjoy it. And I can enjoy the songs and the characters, and for the most part, I can find myself watching it again in the future. But for the specials, I'm not even gonna waste my time with this. Even the second special I kinda liked, I still cannot waste my time with this. If Princess Twilight was never going to be in the specials, then why is she on the cover? With no glasses? Oh my god. I'm practically done with Equestria Girls, and I'm pretty much done with the Human and Princess Twilight rant. If you guys are gonna comment on this video, please respect my opinion. I mean, I know Equestria Girls didn't need to have Princess Twilight anymore, but they should at least do it for the next movie. Because if she doesn't appear in the next movie, I'm skipping Equestria Girls for good. I gave this spin-off series so many chances to the point where I'm pretty much burned out from this and getting sick and tired of seeing the same thing over and over again. Oh, man. Anyway, that's my review of Magical Movie Night. And this is my final review before summer vacation. Now, I am gonna make more videos like Lonely Futures and stuff, but I'll explain all about that for the introduction. Anyway, I'm Lonely Fanboy Frey here, and I'll see you with my return in September.